Why should you support government surveillance? Why should you want the government to watch what you're doing? Today, I'll try to persuade you all to be supportive of government surveillance and help you understand why it is beneficial to the United States. Government surveillance includes public cameras, social media monitoring, GPS location, email, and phone, and more. This topic is one that affects all Americans, so I have gathered resources from the Richland College Library to support my claim. First, I'll address the myths of government surveillance. Then I'll explain the benefits of surveillance and how it is protecting us. And last, I'll explain what we and the government can do to make surveillance more widely accepted. To begin, I'll dispel false info about government surveillance. Americans have been given false info regarding surveillance and how it affects their daily lives. According to a poll done by the Pew Research Center for the People and Press in July of 2013, featured in a CQ Researcher article titled Government Surveillance, approximately 70% of Americans polled believe that the government is not only gathering information for anti-terror issues, but other issues as well. Recently, the government has been accused of gathering GPS location information from cell phones. However, in the same article, Susan Landahl, a fellow at Harvard's Radcliffe Institute for Advanced Study, states that the use of GPS info from cell phones has enabled the U.S. Marshals Service to cut from 42 days to 2 days for the time it takes to locate a fugitive. This shows that the government is using the info gathered to keep Americans safe and not to harm them. In the same poll done by the Pew Research Center, over 63% of those polled believe the government is collecting what is being said in phone calls and emails. However, of this 63%, almost 30% said that the government has not listened to their phone calls or read their emails. At a Senate Judiciary Committee hearing in 2013, Deputy Attorney General James Cole stated that the court only approves requests that are reasonable, articulate, or suspicion. So unless your email is suspicious of terrorist activity, then the government is not reading your email. Now, let me tell you some of the benefits of government surveillance. In the U.S., not only has government surveillance helped stop terrorist attacks before they occur and help protect citizens, but it has helped gather info about our country. The National Security Agency Director, Keith Alexander, cites that in 2013, surveillance software helped stop over 50 terrorism plans before they could happen. Chuck McCutcheon, a writer for CQ Researcher, questions whether government spying on Americans is excessive. However, with the use of social media monitoring, they were able to stop these attacks. In the same year of 2013, the Boston Marathon bombing occurred. Without the use of video surveillance, the suspects would have taken longer to apprehend and could have caused more harm to the American people. Another major benefit of government surveillance is the ability to gather data. While the U.S. laws protect health and financial info, government agencies are able to gather info based on social media. According to the article Big Data and Privacy, written in 2013 by Tom Price, a writer for CQ Researcher, the government is able to gather specific demographics based on social media. This information is available to everyone and provides us with more information about our country. Finally, I will tell you what we can do and what the government can do to make surveillance more widely accepted. The main reason that government surveillance is a controversial issue is because not all the information about it is available. My first suggestion is that government agencies make surveillance as transparent as possible. In the article Total Surveillance Does Not Need to Be a Problem by Kevin Kelly from the Gale Group in 2016, this allows for boundaries to be set and enforced. By doing this, citizens who feel boundaries are being crossed can appeal. This will help Americans feel that everyone is being treated equally and fairly. Additionally, I believe that from now on, we should really think about what we post on social media before doing it. Kelly also says the impulse to share trumps the impulse for privacy, which is what is causing all the problems. By watching what we post, we can control our own privacy. In conclusion, government surveillance has helped our country in many ways. First, I addressed the myths of government surveillance. Then I told you how it's benefiting ourselves and our country's safety. And last, I told you what we in the government can do to make surveillance more acceptable. I believe that if we do these things, we are taking the first steps to a safer United States of America.
And yourself.